Okay, and just a really short, another very short video regarding resetting your commander's respect. First of all, a few words regarding the respect because I think there are a few things extremely bad and I hope they will change something about it. First of all, if you still have those old things you got for your prior vouchers, the old vouchers all got transferred into such golden ones, then you can, of course, use them to buy flawless equipment down here. But I mean, you can only buy a certain gift 10 times in total. I bought this on the very first day, so it doesn't refresh. Oh, okay. Sorry, misinformation. It refreshes obviously once a week, so 10 uniques. 10 tier 3 respec items you could buy per commander. There anything? Yeah, the mithril got auto converted. You can buy 7 mithril per week for 1k gems each, so 7k gems for 7 pure mithril. And that's this. Okay, I locked them all. Here's only this gold. This is now the currency in the market. If you build a market, you need the silver gold coins and the golden. Yes, silver gold coins, of course. The silver. I don't know the word at the moment. And the ingot. Look in front of you. So yeah, just the silver ingots, and they are season bound. After a season, they get reset. The gold ones are not season bound; they will not get reset. You will take the gold ones into the next season. So first of all, this regard. Then you can recycle gold gear, like before. You get those vouchers, and then you can go over in the shop and use the golden vouchers somewhere down here and use then the golden vouchers to buy new gifts. But of course, you need 40 vouchers to buy one gift, and recycling a voucher only gives you 16 gifts. So there's not even a 2 to 1 ratio. But with the current setup, it's kind of worth it, sadly, because it's so important to push 4 commanders up. Because you need this respect 10 legendary on your main commander, so you can buy relics for all of them. Yeah. So this is regarding the respect exchange. Now I need to search a little bit because I didn't use it all. At some point, yeah, exactly here. You've got a few of those reset tokens. I used just a very few of them. Why can't I reset those? Okay, well, not in the settlement. For example, I could use this on Gun of the Grey. It would lower him from respect 8 epic to respect 6 epic. I would get 50 chests for epics. Epic gear, and you can do this 15 times. You got 15 of those tokens. It will always give you back a maximum of 50 chests, and the lowest you can downgrade a commander to is respect 3. For example, here, Hiragon will give me tier 1 respect item chests 29, and it will then he will be only respect 3. Is there a commander I would downgrade doing this? I'm not sure if I have a commander freshly epicked, so to say. Because you can downgrade them a tier. If they are a prior tier 1 commander, for example, look at my Haldir. I would get 50 items without him losing even respect. So I had no idea what this right here as well, because she already has respect items on her and wouldn't even lose a respect level. Okay, I can't show that, but you can then also get downgrade them one tier. For example, if you have a legendary Khaldun, you can downgrade him this way back to epic and stuff. But the big issue is, you can see it here quite nicely. Eowyn is a tier 1 commander. She needs tier 1 gifts to be upgraded. Once she hits epic, the purple background, she still needs tier 1 respect items. That's one downer already, because you then, for example, I can't refund my lords because I will just get tier 2 respec items for him, so I can't refund him to push Cestaro up. Well, because Cestaro still needs his respec 3 items. But now the really bad thing is because when a commander becomes legendary, he of course usually would need gifts that are way more expensive. So instead of making anything sensible, like, okay, you can take purple equipment and exchange it into golden ones. No, they just fucked up the entire system by now downgrading the value of the tier 2 equipment items. Usually one tier 2 equipment item gave you plus 100 respect. But because, well, of course, tier 2 items are way more common than tier 3, you now get only 30 respect for a tier 2 item, so you need 10 tier 2 items to get the value of one tier 3 item. In general, yeah, it's quite... I don't have it prepared. I have actually an Excel sheet on this regard. And this Excel sheet, I know you can't see it because it's... So in my Excel sheet, I opened a total of 2,200 chests, and I got 238... Oh no, there. And I got... It's tier 2 respect, yeah, exactly. I got, out of 2,200 chests, I got 329 tier 2 respect items, and I got 171 tier 3 respect items. So first of all, the ratio is not 10-1 from the drop rate. And in addition, you need to have the RNG luck to get 10 times the tier 2 respec item of the same commander. Right? Because there are 5 commanders on your wish list. So in total, you need an average of 50 tier 2 respect items. 50, not 15. I know my pronunciation is not very good. But you need to pull equipment chests for 50 tier 2 items to have the equivalent of one tier 3 item. I don't know who did the math by Rise of by NetEase. I think no one did. But this is just complete bullshit. And yeah, this is the way how you now get your tier 2 commanders up in respect. Good luck ever getting them up to respect 25. And of course, the really fun thing is you have insane upgrade costs. I mean, I would bring my Khaldun from Epic to Legendary. I need 40 items of Black Serpent, and I need 150 items of Khaldun. I don't think, do I have any commander? Shouldn't my Eowyn be at the threshold then? No. I sadly don't think I... Oh, Boromir awaits Ascension. So now Boromir would need 50 Lambers and 10 of Arryn's and Legolas's respec items to become an epic. Once your tier 1 commander becomes epic, right? Let's check here. You give them beer, it's plus 10. You give them the blue items, it's plus 40. Now let's check again on Eowyn. She can't use the beer anymore. This was plus 40 before. Oh, no, it's plus 12. And guess what? When you upgrade the commander from Epic to Legendary, a tier 1 commander, the value decreases even further. It's impossible to get a tier 1 commander on a decent respect level now. I don't know who thought about this. As I said, obviously no one. It's now easier to increase the respect of tier 3 commanders than of tier 1 and tier 2 commanders. I mean, you get them to Legendary somehow, but once a tier 2 commander hits Legendary, he will basically stay where he is because, yeah, good luck not being a super whale and increasing this just a single time. I mean, I have here 56 items for Lords. That's not a low number. And I'm getting 1/4, not even 1/4 of respect 11 out of 56 items. And remember, 56 items. If I reset another tier 2 commander to get the vouchers out of them, right? This was here. So let's, for example, say Kurvan. He is just bullshit now. Kurvan is, in my opinion, okay, he's on a quest, obviously. He's literally the worst commander in the entire game. He's worse now than Grishnak was before. In my personal opinion, others might think different, but okay, then let's take Gun of the Grey. I get 50 of those chests, and then I can, from this chest, wish to get 50 unstable oil. Yeah, well, congratulations. I need to get 250 chests to get my lords from respect 10 to 11. Those are 5 of my 15 vouchers. How on earth should I increase my lords? So yeah, on this regard, obviously Dane is a way better physical damage commander now than Lords and Shadow are, just simply because he's possible to get up as a whale or as a dolphin, but to get tier 2 and tier 1 commanders on a high respect level, you need to be a kraken, you need to be an uber whale, like one of the 100k plus guys to get those things up. Because I am nowhere free to play, I'm not a super whale, but as I have enough of gear and of respec items to say I'm not a dolphin anymore, or rather a relatively big dolphin. It's not achievable for me to get my lords to Zenith. I can't afford it. But I can afford to get like for example my Sauron. He's respect 11 already. I still have 23 of his gifts. And if I check here, I already used 5 of my respect refund items, so I can get 244 items for him. So I can get one tier 3 to Zenith, no problem. I can't get a tier 2 to the Zenith, or Zenith, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. But there's no fucking way I can get a tier 1 to Zenith, or Zenith. There's just no fucking way. And in addition to being way more expensive, tier 1 and tier 2 commanders still are worse than tier 3 commanders, because the tier 3 commanders in general have better skills and better stats per level. Yeah. So I think there was an idea behind it of, yeah, we make all like they proclaimed, make all commanders great again. So every commander can be equal to the others. But they did literally zero math on the respect kind regards. Because, as I just said to you guys, it's impossible to get a tier 1 or tier 2 commander to Zenith if you're not a gigantic super whale. So either way, or either they want all players to leave except their super whales, yeah, or they should maybe rethink what they did there and make some adjustments to the respect needed for tier 1 and tier 2 commanders once they are upgraded to epic and might, and epic and legendary. Yeah, it's just dumb. I mean, I had a respect 20 Grima. Now he's respect 10. Awaits his ascension. Needs Saruman items to ascend, to then only get get a stat upgrade, so he's then kinda legendary. But from then on, I will have 100 items left. Yeah, those 100 items will give me what? 300 respect. So the equality of one tier 3 item. There's no fucking way. So if you want to play competitive and whaley, stop using tier 1s. Stop upgrading tier 2s too high, except, of course, you're whaling enough to get a tier 2 to Zenith. But then you need to have, like, you need to whale now, because the conversion is just dog shit. You can't reset tier 2 commanders, that's basically what I mean. Yeah. I could rant on about this for way longer, but I think I proclaimed my hate about this specific change more than enough, and I hope that at some point enough players will have told the devs that it's bullshit like it is in this regard, and they might consider changing something, or the game will just simply lose the low spenders over a long period of time, because the free to plays are still okayish, because I mean not okayish in regards of strong, but they didn't lose so much value. But the low spenders who spent like 500 to 1k in this range or even below, their entire money became basically lost, because in this range you don't have high respect tier 3 commanders. You usually had one high respect tier 1 and two high respect tier 2 commanders and one decent tier 3 commander. Yeah, but tier 1 are now just simply low, because you won't had your tier 1 commander high enough that you will be legendary now, so you're stuck with a tier 1 in epic, and your tier 2 commanders won't have been high enough to be legendary now, so you could get them up to R10, could upgrade them to legendary, but then you're stuck there as well. I don't know. This change, in my opinion, is actually my biggest critique. Not like I'm defending 2.0. I must admit I got a bit bored of 1.0 because everybody was running the same fucking thing, like Frenzy, Blitz, and stuff. It became really stiff and boring, but that's mainly due to the netties not making any patches. But the new respect system, I love the idea that you can upgrade your tier 1s to epic and to legendary, so that all commanders will have high enough stats to be competitive. But the respect cost is just a complete miscalculation by the devs, and I really hope they will check it and fix it. Yeah, so now as I said, I can rant on about this specific change forever, so I'm done with it now. Hope you got my idea of what I think about it, and next thing I will dive into my equipment experience so far. Yet, if you're interested, just check in about it. Thanks and bye.